Alright folks, so as part of my DCEU watch along to prepare for the Snyder Cut dropping on March 18th, I am now on Wonder Woman. Let's get into it. So of course folks, the playlist is up there if you want to check out the other reviews so far. Spoiler alert, none of them have been good. And we might break a trend with this one. Just start off with, I have seen this before, just like, again, all of the other ones prior. And something I noticed, like, watched Wonder Woman 84, of course, when it came out recently. And, you know, I didn't realize really how much exposition was in the beginning of this one, too. And it's very similar to that one because they both have very long, outstretched beginnings, overstretched. And that is a problem in both films. I think it doesn't work either. It doesn't feel fluid and like it belongs. The World War I setting is actually excellent. I mean, it's obviously, I don't want to say copying Captain America the First Avenger, because it does do enough differently, but it did parallel the idea of, superhero like, shield, sword, whatever, not like extremely overpowered superhero in this war setting. To be able to, fight on a battlefield. Like, so what I'm trying to get at is you couldn't have Thor in a war, in a World War II, because he would just stomp, right? But when you have someone like Wonder Woman or Captain America, they're both powerful, don't get me wrong, but they're certainly limited compared to, or like Superman even, it wouldn't work. But it does work for these kinds of characters, and I'm glad that they finally pick an effective setting to let these characters do the best job that they, can do. There's some great comedy in this role, which, you sort of have Batman vs. Superman and Man of Steel, the first two DCEU films, are very dark and broody, both by Zack Snyder. And then you have Suicide Squad, which tries to be a fun, lighthearted comedy, but miserably fails. And then you have this film, which sort of succeeds. So it is nice to see that the DCEU can get the best of both worlds. And especially between Steve and Diana, it's the best. And they're both excellent in their roles. Chris Pine and Gal Gadot are top tier, top notch. A lot of the fight scenes are very well done and clever and not just generic. And again, that's another nice change of pace in the DCEU compared to everything else we've been getting so far. There's a lot of just individual great scenes in this film, whether it be, the Nomadland scene where she's storming on the battlefield or the ballroom scene. Just some really nice scenes. I have to say, though, the film still, most of its runtime, is an incredibly generic superhero film. It barely breaks the mold. Of course it does in the DCEU, but in general, as a film, how much more does it accomplish than, say, again, I hate to be like this, but the MCU. I think, by and large, the MCU does a better job with all of their films, most, not all, at the superhero genre than what Wonder Woman did in this film. So while it is a step above the other DCEU films, as a film itself, it does not manage to rise to a level of enough quality for it to warrant anything above a B, unfortunately. I think Wonder Woman has to be a B. Very fun, but very basic in the genre. So, Wonder Woman gets a B. Alright folks, so that's my review of Wonder Woman. Quite a bit shorter than the rest of them so far. But less to say, of course. Fine movie. Best of the DCU so far. Again, not to spoil, but you saw the playlist in the beginning. You can go ahead and click up there to see the videos. The reviews that I've done already. And folks, next one is Justice League. So we'll get excited for that. I will review that on this channel. All of my other videos, check them out, see them, watch a few. Thank you for watching my videos. I've been EPC Reviews. You've been amazing, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.